Dear God, I don't know if you're listening. And honestly, I'm getting tired of being told that you are. Because every time I look around, I see a world that's bleeding, while people keep telling me the hands that made it are supposed to be loving. So tonight, I'm not here to ask you politely. I'm not here to beg. I'm not here to pretend that I understand. I'm here because I've got questions that have never been answered. And if you really are who they say you are, then you should already know what I'm about to pray. So listen, they told me you were love, the first of the light. They told me you were watching, judging every second of my life. So explain the starving children who don't make it through the night. Explain the mothers losing babies. Explain the homeless sleeping under bridges in the cold, while somebody buys a mansion with the money that they stole. Explain the people dying slowly, begging just to breathe, while the ones who could have helped them hide behind a legal fee. Tell me how a loving father watches cancer take their child, and then they tell us it's a lesson. Man, that's twisted in my mind. What kind of lesson requires somebody's mother to bury her son? What kind of lesson makes a father watch while his daughter comes undone? You gave us free will, then you gave us rules, then you gave us consequences for the choices we choose. But if the freedom came from you, then why are we condemned for using something you created us to use? You knew how it ends. You knew every decision before I ever made it, every mistake before my hands ever played it. You knew every addiction, every lie, every sin. You knew exactly where I'd fall before I ever could begin. So don't tell me that you didn't know. Don't tell me that the future wasn't written when you paved the road. Because if you see all, then you saw this coming. Every war, every plague, every child left alone, every mother praying while she's standing in the rain, every family breaking from the hunger and the strain. And what, I'm supposed to look at all this and call it a blessing? I'm supposed to smile through the suffering and call it a lesson? They say you gave us purpose, okay, then where is it? Why are we born without answers and expected to find the truth? Why are we punished for not knowing what nobody can prove? I was born into a world full of thousands of religions, and every one of them has believers who defend their own position. If there is one truth, why is it hidden in the noise? Why does every human being have to guess the right voice? Why do people kill each other over interpretations of someone they claim is love in a book they call salvation? You gave us our minds, then you made the answers complicated. You gave us questions, then you made the truth debated. You gave us curiosity, then you gave us doubt. That's a hell of a system, and no pun intended. You make us intelligent, then punish us for questioning. You make us independent, then demand complete submission. You give us eyes, but no direct vision. Give us ears, but no clear transmission. Give us a soul, but hide the mission. Then call it faith when we make a decision. And so, if I'm wrong, I lose everything. But if I'm right, well, what did I win? A lifetime of fear that I wasn't good enough. Piles of guilt for things I can't undo. A lifetime of trying to decide what you want me to trust you. Then tell me who you are. Not what they say, not what they wrote, not what somebody's ancestor claims you spoke. Tell me directly, give me something solid. Cause if my soul is on the line, I think I deserve more than a puzzle. I've watched people lose themselves trying to find you. Witness people lose their families trying to define you. People pray until their voice disappears, then ask why the God they worship never seems to come near. Families fall apart when addiction takes a life. People lose the ones they love and hear somebody say, God needed another angel. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me God needed somebody who wasn't supposed to die. Don't dress tragedy up in words that make it easier to swallow. Sometimes death is just death. Sometimes pain is just pain. And sometimes we're so desperate for a reason that we scare ourselves. We don't know why we're here or what happens after the heartbeat stops. We don't know if there's a heaven. We don't know if there's a hell. We don't know if we're souls or biology, or just stories that consciousness tells itself. And maybe that's the truth nobody wants to hear, so we created religions to fill it with rules, churches and institutions. We build pathways to you with no real maps. And somewhere along the way, somebody realized fear is a powerful currency. Tell somebody they're going to burn forever, and watch how quickly they surrender. You alone know publicly we accept it. I'm not dead yet, so I'll wait. Ashalom and amen.